Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
I'm aiming for posting one video per week.
Many months later.
Listen, that may have been a self-fulfilling prophecy. But listen, I'm here now, and that's all that matters, right?
Nope.
Hi guys, what's going on in my peeps? How are you guys? In a hot minute or 5. You know what? Let's go with 5 because that's how long I've been gone for.
A long periodically time.
But you know what? I'm here. I'm present, and that's what's really important, you know. Where do I start?
In the beginning,
Life got ahead of you, girl. Life got ahead of you, girl. And listen, I don't want to hear everyone being like, it's crazy. How did life get ahead of you when we're in quarantine? Listen, I've been very busy with like in these 4 walls, yeah? Like, you better stop! Not these specific 4 walls. Because I've moved back home now. I've been busy within 4 walls in general. First things first, your girl's basically done with her uni career. Praise God, before we get to this part. With a 4. Well, I hope so. I haven't got the results yet. But results come out in like a couple days. I'm like, listen, if I don't post ever again, you know what's going on. You know? Let's hope it doesn't get to that point. Hopefully not. Enough about me. How are you guys? How are you all doing? How is? I know it's a dark question, but you know, there's no harm in asking. I hope you're all doing well mentally and physically. I hope you're all drinking enough water. I hope you're eating all your meals, getting your calories in. You know, taking care of yourselves, because listen, during quarantine it's easy for us to let ourselves go, and you know it's understandable. Even me, listen, I'm taking me as if I'm like a god man. I ain't shit. Yeah. Sorry, my mistake. What I would meant is like, I too went through that quarantine thickness, you know, and I'm not talking about thickness with like 2 C's, I'm talking about 5 C's. But enough about that. I should probably talk to you guys about why I'm here today and what this video is about. This is the creation of a new series for me. Honestly speaking, I don't know if like anyone's done this concept before, and if they have, I will put their credits here. But if they haven't, then it's... Did you go kind of do something? She might have just done something. What? Sorry. It's a series that I like to call Make It Pop, but it's a K. The K is there, but it's silent. Like make it Kpop, but like make it not, but make it pop. Like, you know, maybe your looks, makeup. It's a concept where like I joined together the 2 of my loves, like makeup and Korean music, and put them together into one. And I bet you're wondering, how does that work? Well, I'll tell you now, Bartholomew.
Who?
It works like this. Well, first things first, I do want to give a thanks out to my friend Leah.
Hey, bitch.
But big shout out to my girl. This is all thanks to her. But it's honestly a series in which I will make makeup looks inspired by K-pop or Korean music albums. And I'll put a little twist on them and then put them on my eyes or just like my whole entire face, you know? Here's to hoping that it would work out and it's going to be a good series and it actually takes off. But yeah, I hope that you guys really like this series, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, make sure to subscribe and thumbs up so that I know that you guys are invested. But anyway, I don't know if you all know, well actually, I feel like you guys should know, but like ATEEZ is coming out with a new album. Yeah, they're coming back with a new album, Fever Part 1. We love, I'm excited. As soon as I saw they like teaser pictures for like the album covers and like the art, I had a brain like wave. I literally had I had a Jimmy Neutron moment. Like I was like, those colors are so nice. Like it's like I love gradient colors, and I was like, yo, why don't I try and put that? It would be great if someone put that on their eyes. And I was like,
wait a minute.
What if I do that? And so here I am now. Like, so the first video in this Make It Pop series will be ATEEZ's Fever Part 1 album. So shall we just get into it, you know? Wow, it's the moment I'm becoming a booty guru. Oh no, actually, I don't think it's a good time to be a booty guru, to be honest. The whole beauty community is on fire.
And
You know I'm gonna stay in my own lane. I'm just over here having fun, you know, I'm not good at makeup, but I'm going to try my best, you know? But the first point in any makeup video is to get in close. Because how are you supposed to be able to see what I'm putting on my eyes when you ain't getting in close? You know what I'm trying?
Nope.
So let's do that. Alright. Let's zoom in. Let's get closer. I'm gonna put the lights on. One minute. Okay. Does it help take away from everything? No? Okay. Bear with it. First things first though. Like, no one wants to really see me put on foundation. I don't think it's really important that much. So I'm just gonna put on foundation and then I'll come straight back. And we're back. See, immediately I know y'all are praising Jesus that the ugly is not being filled up. Fake ass hoe. Anyway, yeah, I just literally put on foundation and concealer just to like, you know, get a good base. Let me see what concealer I used. I used Revolution Conceal and Define in the color C13 as my concealer, and then I used a mixture actually. As foundation, I use a mixture of NYX's Bear With Me, tinted Skin Veil in the color, what color is this? Nutmeg Sienna, alongside NYX's Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation in the color, what color is this? Mocha. Don't drag me. Okay, so I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to see me do my foundation on screen or not. I felt like it was a bit boring, no? Like, no, we didn't come for that. We came in for the eyes, really, and just the whole look, everything. You don't need to worry about the foundation. I didn't do anything interesting. But I'm now gonna put on some powder, and I'm gonna be using MAC's Studio Fix powder, just to, like, you know, make sure that we got a good matte foundation, so then we can start putting stuff on top. I don't know how beauty gurus do it, because I'm like, makeup and talking is hard. No? Is it just me? Okay. But I probably should just walk us through what this series is even going to entail. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I thought of this part literally a bit before I started filming, and I thought it would be boring just to like talk, like just to do just looking, no speaking. So, no, I then thought just to make it a bit interesting, this to be a way that you guys learn a bit more about me and I learn a bit more about you guys, but also like in the comment section below, just like there's a few questions that I'm gonna like answer. I would love to know your answers.
He needs some milk.
Sorry. I would love to know you guys' answers down below. And so I've got my laptop here actually, because I'm a scatterbrain, like I can't really remember things on the fly like that. Like I ain't good with all that ish. I just thought that it would be good to answer these questions as I go along doing my makeup. So I've got a couple questions. So I'll answer the first one as I do my eye. This might go wrong. I'm gonna use my little Stila highlighter mirror as I answer this. And if I'm looking anywhere, it's because I'm looking towards my laptop and I'm just thinking. But so my first question that I proposed was favorite song from the album and why. Obviously the album isn't out yet, True, it isn't out yet, so I can't really answer that question. But instead, I'll like, well, at the time when we filming this, album isn't out yet. Instead, what I'll do is that I'll I'll make it so that like it's like, what is my favorite song from ATEEZ and why? And I'm just gonna have to go and say that it's like Say My Name. No. Holla holla. No. I should know that I would be so indecisive, but I feel like I actually have to go for something like, I'm gonna say holla holla. I'm gonna say holla holla. I know immediately the negative Nancy's, not negative Nancy's, but like the, you know, in every fandom. Actually, to be fair, I would give ATEEZ a big shout out because unlike other fandoms, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm sorry, my throat got a bit unlike other fandoms, like I feel like they're relatively harmless. They're very, very like, you know, welcoming and stuff like that. Like they're very nice. All the interactions I've had with them on like Tumblr, Twitter have been enjoyable. Like I've never had a sort of spout like a negative like interaction with any ATEEZ. So you know what? They get a pass in my book.
Kudos to you, bitch.
It's a very, very cool fandom. Why I like Holla Holla so much? Not gonna lie, the moment I heard it, I just was like, this is something different. I know, like, not only that, I was about to spoil the next question, sorry. Wrong, bad Alfie. Next question then about like, this is like my favorite MV, like from ATEEZ. And like, I'm gonna have to be boring again and just say like Holla Holla again. Next, I'm actually gonna start my eyes. I'm gonna do my eyes next. And I'm gonna be using, as a base, I'm gonna use Maybelline's Fit Me. I don't even know what color this is. What color is this? 16. Sorry, it's worn off. But no, I use something really light. Obviously, that's like a base, so that so the colors can pop.
Jesus Christ.
Pasty. I'm just gonna do the other eye. I'll be back in a second.
Ta-da!
Don't worry how we got here. Don't worry how we got here. Don't.
Oh,
worry,
well,
sweetheart. Don't worry, sweetheart. I mean, just, you know, might as well jump right into it. Yeah. I'm gonna be using multiple palettes. The first palette I'm gonna use is Kat Von D's Fetish palette. It's crusty, I know. It's not. You don't want to even see the mirror. You might get back.
Yikes.
So, I don't even know how that actually happened. Listen, it's okay. So I'm gonna go in with Le Petit Mot, which kids don't look up what that is. Don't worry about it.
A little nasty.
I thought we should also talk about like what looks in general I'm actually doing. So as you like see with like the cover art, there are 3 versions. I'm gonna be doing the one that had like the green and the yellow on one eye, and then on the other eye, well, you know what? We're gonna talk about this eye right now. The question was favorite MV, and I said that my favorite MV would have to be, even though it's boring as hell, have to be a Holla Holla. And not that MV is boring. I mean like me saying the same answer as I did before is boring. And that is mainly again because like when I think it's the whole, like honestly, whoever choreographed that and like, you know, produced it and made it so that like it would just be like this fantasy, this moment. Props to you, baby. Like the hats, the black on black. Just look at that. That's hot. That was a moment and a half, right? The abandoned warehouse that someone definitely didn't die in. Like I just thought it was a moment. I feel like we can't talk about Holla and not talk about the way that Sand snaps.
Wow.
Slow your roll. Case closed. Now I'm gonna go in with a Morphe palette. This is the, actually, you know what? This is the 3503 palette. And I'm just gonna go into the light green shade here. I'm just gonna also like fade that out in here. Get a little gradient going on. Okay, I like how it's looking so far. And next what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna cut the crease. I'm gonna go back into the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Caucasity. Okay, now that I've cut the crease and I've put all the concealer there, don't worry that you see that the concealer going up slightly. I'll fix it afterwards. But next, what I'm next gonna do is I'm gonna bring some of that dark green just down into the corner here. What we're gonna basically gonna go for is a little nice gradient color, just like the album cover. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into my Kat Von D Fetish palette. Gonna go back into the color Le Petit Mort. And I'm gonna do it so it's like it covers like 1/3 of my eye. We're gonna do my eye in thirds. Math is difficult. So that's 1/3 done. And next I'm gonna do the second third. And I'm gonna do that in light green. So let me continue talking. The next sort of like question on the list for like the series would be favorite member and why. And listen, actually, I'm not gonna give it to you guys so easily. I want you guys to guess. Because I feel like among my friends, some of them were able to like look at me and be like, they said the person's name straight out and they're like, oh, why? And then they're like, you just screamed that you would be a hoe for him. And I'm like, half of me felt offended, but then half of me was like, yeah, you're right. So I'm just gonna go into, I'm now using Makeup Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette. And I'm just gonna dip into the yellow. So as I was saying, I'd love to hear you guys' ideas as to who you think the girl first so far in ATEEZ. Leave your guesses in the comments right now. I'm just gonna darken up the crease again. Leave your guesses in the comments right now. My ATEEZ bias is Young. Listen, me and Young, a relationship, tragic.
Marriage? No way!
I love and hate this man so much. Like, genuinely. Him and Answer.
Wow.
Him and Treasure.
Wow.
Him and Parrot King. We almost like it shouldn't be fair to look like that, but like here he is. Looking like that. So I'm gonna deepen up the dark green. One moment. I'll be right back. Next question I am going to ask myself and you guys. Remember to answer down in the comment section below. How I got into ATEEZ. Literally, I remember it like it was yesterday. So it was a situation where me and my friends went to this like it's a really popular dessert cafe in London. Immediately I bet like all the Londoners, like the Kpop London scene, know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. I just dipped into my Morphe 503 and just got the orange shade there. I'm gonna fan it out like I did the light green orange. In said dessert cafe, there is a huge TV. There's a huge TV in which they play like various K-pop songs, K-hip hop sometimes as well, music. One day I went with my friends and I looked up and there was a group on TV and like I was wondering what song it was. Like it was a really good song. And what really got my attention was the and I was like, who is that? What group is that? But I think I in the end Shazammed it and then I like found out that way. But either way, I found out that it was Say My Name by ATEEZ. It was like before their London concert and I was like, yo, they tight, they kind of slap, who is they? I looked more into them, I like researched them, and that's when I found out I fell in love with Hala Hala, and I like honestly was like, whoa, I literally transcended. Like, the last question is, have I seen them live? And the answer is yes. So I found out that they were actually like due to perform in London in a month. All the tickets, like all the like proper sale tickets were all sold out. Basically, I couldn't find, like I said, all the tickets was sold out. Can't remember what one it was, but what I do remember is that it was £54.
Where the envelope?
But the thing is, like, none of my other friends were going, so I had to go by myself. And this was my first ever concert where I went by myself. I ended up having to go use I like posted on Tumblr and was like to someone that I posted and was like, yo, who's due to go see ATEEZ in London on this date? I got someone back who responded back to me and was like, yo, I'm gonna go to see ATEEZ. I also am going alone. Like, would you want to go together? And we started chatting back and forth. She was super nice, and we both were both like, yeah, we'd love to go together. Long story short, it was a great time. It was a great concert. Honestly, ATEEZ are fantastic. Flamin-tastic performers. Basically done with my eyes. What I'm now gonna do is I'm gonna clean up the eyes a bit, probably put on some eyeliner off camera, mascara, do my everything else, and then come back for the lips, and I will say my closing bits. I'm back. Listen, people might be like, I think I look like one of the village people. Young man! Serving you YMCA vibes. I'm wearing the hat as a tribute to Hong Joon's look in the teaser picture, because I saw the look and I was like, I saw the hat and I was like, fire. Then I saw the black and black and I was like, fire. Anyway, off camera I just literally did some mascara. I like copied the look from above my eyes to the bottom to my like lash line. Let's go for a dark red lip. Literally found this, and it is the ATEEZ House collaboration with Red Velvet. It is the matte chic lip lacquer. I don't even know what colour this is because it's like, I think it's Silgi's colour. I'm just gonna put this on real quick. I've done that. I've put my highlighter on. I'm just gonna spray my face with this Grace and Stella Rose spray. It's a hydrating facial spray, and I know it's not a second spray, but it's just like to, you know, melt the look together. So I'm just gonna do a couple of sprays of that.
Piplup, use Whirlpool, let's go!
Hydro pump. It looks like it too. Yet to try. And voila, my face is not dry, and this, guys, is the final look. That's that, guys, for the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. It was my first sort of makeup video on YouTube, and so I hope it wasn't too trash. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, make sure to give ATEEZ a lot of love when they come out with their new album, Fever Part 1. Make sure to tune in and send some love their way. We are definitely looking forward to it. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please make sure, like I said, to thumbs up the video and subscribe, because how else are you going to see the videos if you ain't subscribed to me? So I would love, like I said, I would love to know your answers towards the questions I answered today below about ATEEZ. I'd love to learn more about you guys, just the way that you guys would learn a bit about me via these videos. Also, I would love to hear some suggestions as to what look you would like me to do next. What album cover would you like me to recreate next? So anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. I'd love to see you guys next time as well. Peace out, stay safe, and make sure to drink water and wear a mask. We ain't playing these games on these streets. Anyway, love you guys, stay safe, see you. Light to shine. Better see the time. Yo, I wish for death.